The girlies are tuning in. Because there's a difference between it's not really meant for you and you not putting in the work like you're supposed to. If it feels okay or if it feels comfortable, there's no change happening. Change happens when you're uncomfortable. Thank you. Hello my girly pops, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Lashaii, whatever you want to say, and I am back with a new video. If you're a new viewer, what's good, what's poppin'? If you're a return subscriber, what's good, what's poppin' as well, okay? Don't mind the noise in the background. Okay, so I have my water and then I'm going to be doing my nails and my toes, but also too, I really wanted to talk to you guys about what it really takes and or means, you know, being a content creator, because I feel like there's just so many different elements that comes with being a content creator, but I want to kind of share my thoughts, my opinions, things like that I think that would really help you all, especially with me having my own content marketing business. I really would love to share some insights with you guys. So let's do my nails. I'm gonna do my toes first while we discuss the topic. Here's all my goodies. Let me take out what I actually need. Cute. I might do a cute little rhinestone, y'all. I might do a cute little rhinestone. UV lamp. All my different polishes are in here. Okay, so first things first, comment down below if you're actually like an aspiring content creator or if you are a content creator. And I'm saying content creator and not influencer because I feel like those are two different things. I always called myself a content creator, but then as people continue to tell me that, you know, I'm an influencer, I get it, but I love content. Like, I like to create something, you know, and whoever agrees along the way, you know, that I take pride. I thank you. I have my base coat. This is like a little kit I got from the TikTok shop. This says Mifa. Love it down. If y'all need a good little kit to do your own nails and stuff at home, this is one that I recommend. So first thing I want to say, when you hop up on these platforms, oh, I forgot to put my little toe thing on. I'm like, why are my toes touching? Should I get on my bed? What y'all think? Let me see. Okay, I wanted to kind of give you guys a little different view. So like when it comes to you coming into the world of content creation, I feel like I joined content creation at such a time where it just felt so like cool. And I think it's not cool now. That's not what I'm saying. What I mean by that is, it's like, you know, you've watched so many of, you know, you've watched like, you know, Jackie Aina, Nicole, Desi Perkins, you know, so many different creators. And then once you get into that space, you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm about to be one of them in a sense, you know what I mean? So once you come into the content creation world, it is like a kind of like a scary, shocking thing because you're putting yourself out there for the world to see you. And I always tell people we're the new TV, so people are tuning in. Okay, the girlies are tuning in. So get your notebooks. I'm over here doing my base coat. While I'm doing my base coat, get your notebooks so you can start taking some notes. Like we have in a one-on-one session real quick. And I do offer actual one-on-one sessions that's curated to you individually. But I'm kind of giving you guys like, you know, the generic information that everyone can take in and actually utilize it. I used to share like my me doing makeup and things like that, and you guys know, and I've said this before, that's what I started off doing, and I just never was really into makeup. And it takes trial and error, and I'm gonna say that it takes trial and error when you are coming into this game. But if you have a mindset of this is what I would like to share to the world, show us, like, you know, show how dedicated you are about something, show us your values. What are your values? And you know, also too, not everything has to be too much about you. We don't need to know too much about your personal life in a sense, unless you want us to know. It really just depends on what do you want to share with us. What do you want us to know? Think about what do you don't want us to know. So then that's how you can make your content around that. Think of things you don't really want to share with the world, and it's totally up to you. That's perfectly fine. So then now you know what you want to film and or what you can film. If you're not really big on sharing your home, you know, things like that, you might want to vlog out while you're outside, or if you want to just film in one section of your home, perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Like, figure it out. What are your boundaries? What are you saying? Like, no, I don't want to share this. I don't want to talk about this. I don't. Think of all the don'ts, because I think that's how I operate in life. I think of all the don'ts that you know, whatever, so then I know what to do or what I'm able to do. Think of social media as like a real world place when you are talking to people, making friends, When you make friends with people, how do you make friends? Genuinely, I'm asking, how do you determine like, oh, this is going to be a friend of mine? Because when you really think about it, social media is, I treat it like a real world place in a sense. Like, everyone has feelings. Everyone, you know, we're all human. No one's perfect. So when you make friends with someone, what are things that you look for when you are trying to make friends with people? So now when you come onto social media, those things that you claim that you look for when it comes to friends, that's what you need to give off on these platforms, you know. And like I said, it is a big case of trial and error. Maybe some videos just don't do well for you, so maybe clothing hauls, you know, just may not be where you need to be. And niching, I've never ever really told someone to niche down, because I never wanted someone to put themselves in a box. You will literally hit creator's block instantly, because you're getting tired of the repetitiveness. And granted, if it's something where you're making a lot of money, I get it, you probably enjoying it, you don't care what's going on, you're gonna post it. I never tell someone to fully quit their job unless I see the potential, if they have a business or something like that, or you know, whatever. I genuinely say, I've always had something else, such as I've always had a business on top of me doing content creation. I've had a balance, and also too, I kind of lost the balance because I started pouring more into my business and I kind of fell short on my content creation. And I get paid for content creation, so that also fell short in that department too, you know. So when it comes to trying to find a balance or figuring out when can you post, what should you post, think of what you can do in that time period. If you're a really busy person, and sometimes you may have to get up a little bit earlier. Sometimes you just got to do the things that make you uncomfortable. Literally earlier in Solid Core, sorry, my toes was in the little UV light. When I was in Solid Core today, she said if it feels okay or if it feels comfortable, there's no change happening. Change happens when you're uncomfortable. Thank you. Change happens when you are uncomfortable. I'm gonna do pink today. I'm being a pink girl. This is cute. I like this shade of pink. Let's do this one. This is in the shade 0661. It's a cute pink. I'm gonna show you guys once it's actually on my toes. But I'm doing a French tip on my toes. Y'all know I'm famous for a good French tip. We can keep making excuses all that we want. Honestly, we make so many excuses in life. Like, it's not funny because I do it myself, but it's just like, you know, sometimes you just don't feel like it, and I get it. But also too, content creation, and let me say this, it's not for everybody, okay? So once you try it out and you realize like, all right, y'all, this really ain't it. Like, there's a difference between it's not really meant for you and you not putting in the work like you're supposed to. You know what I mean? Like, if something is truly meant for you, it'll flow. The content creation journey, it'll flow. This is literally a journey of your own. I can't tell you day by day how this journey is going to go for you, but the only way to really succeed is actually anything in life, whenever you're trying to succeed in anything in life, whatever you pour into it is what you will get out of it. Such as, if you are dedicated to wanting to make some morning routine content, getting people inspired, or whatever the case may be, you need to make sure you get up early enough. If you're busy, if you gotta go to work or you gotta go to school, make sure you get up early enough to film to your liking so that the content can look good. That's the main thing. Content has to look good. Is it easy on the eye? Being mindful of how the video looks when it first comes on, because mind you, a lot of us come on social media and the videos or whatever is muted, so we don't know what you're saying, we don't know what's going on. So if you don't have a good hook on the screen, we're probably going to scroll past because it's not, you know. Or if you have like your makeup done or you got your hair done, something, show that in the first 3 seconds. We need to see what's going on, what's tea, what we're about to get into before we even click on the sound. So think of what your video looks like to us if it was muted. So if you're editing, just look at the video and we don't have no sound on it. What does this look like? Is this going to be something that someone wants to click on and actually watch further, or would they scroll past? You know what I mean? Let me do my little French line on my toes, and then I'm going to pop back in with you guys. Okay, my little piggies are done. Let me put my hair up because once I start doing my nails, that's it. That is all. Like, this is another thing as a content creator. Y'all hear this noise, right? Like, what's that TikTok sound?
And all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
The noise that you guys are hearing right now is going to take me out, but it's okay. So I'm debating if I actually want to do tips. So I did ask you guys, like, what is your current shape that you're doing, or do I want to do my real nails? I think I'm gonna do a tip. Let me find all of the shapes for my nails, and then we're gonna get into the coins part, okay? The tea, getting the deals, getting your money, how much you getting paid, what's going on, okay? Let me find my nail shape, and then we'll get into it. Okay, girls, so I've been kind of conflicted as to, do I really want to add like a fake nail, or do I just want to do my, let me do my real nails. They're so cute. They just look so cute. When it comes to making money, I lie to you not, I remember when I made my first like big check back then on YouTube. It was $2,500 I made that month. And for anybody that's trying to get into like figuring out how you get paid on YouTube, things like that, so once you're monetized, for every 100,000 views within that 28 days time span is $1,000. So you can get a video, you can have, if you post one video that month and it gets like 100,000 views, 200,000 views, whatever, it takes out like a little bit of money. So it's not gonna be directly $1,000, don't fight me. But that is how you get paid for YouTube. On top of, now they've added more ways to get paid on YouTube, such as when you add like products to your videos, having the, what is that, like the mentorship stuff they have on here. I haven't really gotten into that, so I can't really talk too much about it. So, you know, post as much as you can and make sure the videos are very good quality or it has some type of purpose. I'm telling people all the time in our strategy sessions, always post with some type of purpose. Like, especially when you're trying to grow or get somewhere with this content creation stuff, you don't want to just post just to say, oh, I post every day. Okay, but what are you exactly posting every day? Is it good stuff? I hope. You know, but that is one way that you are getting paid. I know a lot of people don't want to do, like, you know, the gifting programs, free things or whatever, but honestly, I'm telling y'all, do them. Because for one, it's a free product. Two, it's allowing you to utilize the box, like the packaging and everything like that, the PR packaging, to showcase what you can do for other brands. Even for that brand, you do one like maybe gifted collab, and then they see how well you actually do when you're promoting stuff. Like, literally, when I got this was a free gifted item, the It Cosmetics blush, and I love it down. I use, girl, I thought it was a bug on me. It was my hair. I use this one because I actually do enjoy it. But so say, you know, this was a PR package that you just got or whatever the case is, do your big one. Do your big one. Like, literally, if you get like 2 or 3 of them, whatever, have them all in your hand, like, you know, come into the camera, literally. Okay, girly pops, so we have some new blushes. I'm super excited to try them out by It Cosmetics. So this is their cream blush. Boom. You want to start getting different angles of the product. You want to actually start dipping it, getting different angles. Listen, it's a whole shebang when it comes to doing PR or branded deals and things like that. But you really want to do your big one. I'm not lying. I'm telling y'all from experience, because I honestly, and then like, I've worked with Shea Moisture, and I'm just now getting, you know, the really good deals. Like, it's taken a while, mainly because, like I said, I was pouring so much into like my business in a sense of other people's business too. When I was doing like content for them, I wasn't really pouring into my own craft. So like I said, when you pour into something, you'll get the return. Like, I got invited to my first brand event, was it 2 years ago? When was that? I can't remember when I got invited, but I got invited to the CoverGirl event. I haven't had my first brand trip yet. Heavy on the yet. It's coming. Just manifesting things, like just showcasing what I can do is so important to reach the brands that, you know, I'm trying to work with. Like, so kind of have like a list of who do you want to work with, and actually start checking off these goals. Even if it's PR, it does not matter. If it's PR, you're in the list. You're on the list, you're in the room. That's all that matters, because you want to be in the room to be applied, to be talked about, to get the actual coins. Also too, I love obviously what is that called? Obviously something. Obviously.ai.ia. It's something like that. But it's kind of like an Aspire IQ, but way better than Aspire. That because the deals on there is actually like good products, such as like that's where I got like my Shea Moisture deal. Now you do have to apply to be on there, so that's why it's really good to actually curate your page to your liking, and also to get the brands to see what you're capable of doing, you know what I mean? Also to how do you engage with your audience, what type of content do you put out? Those are all things that brands look at. And I always tell I always tell people, especially business owners that I'm working with, when it comes to wanting to work with content creators and influencers, actually look at their, can you see their analytics? Who is their audience? And you want to curate an audience that flows with you. They kind of represent you in a sense, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a reflection of you, if that makes sense. Now granted, we're all different, I get that, but you want your audience to genuinely like what it is that you're doing. And we're not going to always be relatable, so that's perfectly fine. But wanting to work with these brands, you want to curate a page that a brand would want to work with. I'm just gonna put my hands under the light. The way that also too, like having your email and your bio, that's how a lot of brands reach out to me as well. I don't work with an agency at the moment. Like I think I want to kind of start working with an agency. I'm not too fond of the home manager aspect, but like the agency, just so that I can be put into the rooms that I need to, especially with me having a business. I'm just so busy, I don't really have the time to, you know, apply to every little thing, or sometimes you just need that one person or people to speak highly of you to get you into where you need to be, you know. So when it comes to getting money, TikTok pays really well too, but it's kind of a little bit harder because it's so easy to go viral on there, so they make it harder to get paid, like with the view counts and all that good stuff. But there are many different ways. Affiliate marketing, just always tapping into all of the streams of income that you can make. So when I do like my affiliate marketing, like if I do my clothing hauls, I'm doing like, you know, the videos, get ready with me's, and I'll say comment such and such to get the link. That's also boosting my engagement, while I'm also giving someone the gems on something. Like they want the link to things, so why not give them the link? And then also too, once someone purchases it, you know, you make money from it. Now it's nothing, it's no buku coins, nothing. It's literally probably like $1, if that. But it just also too, they're on like LTK, Shop My, they have where you can do collaborative things with the brands on there. Realistically, content creation, and you don't always, sometimes, you know, those faceless pages, they do well too. Now this is where you have to actually put in some work. It's me attempting to do a French tip, knowing that it's probably going to be sloppy on the other hand, because I don't know how to do like both hands when it comes to designs and stuff like that, and I feel like it's gonna be so tedious trying to do a French tip. We about to see what this about to do. But I truly want everyone to win. I don't care what you're doing. If you're still in school, if you have a business, if you have a job that's paying you, and you know you have your benefits or whatever the case is, make time for what you are trying to do in life. You don't have to like just quit everything. Now if you're starting a business, at some point you would, if you still have a job, you would have to like try to cut back some hours or whatever, because you're gonna have to pour a lot into your business. But anything in life is doable. It's just, do you have the time to do so? Okay, so like I like the idea of me doing a French tip. I might do the French on all my fingers. Literally, so all my girlies that's out there, whatever you want to do in life, do it. Try it out. You never know what will work until you try it, and then the only thing that, you know, can happen is this, it just doesn't work. We have other options, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many other things that you can do, and this is a lifetime that you won't get back. So if you want to get into content creation, think of like literally all the things that I was saying, in the sense of what, when you show up on here, what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? What do you want to share? And my biggest question I always love to ask people, what do you feel like social media is missing right now? And you fill in that void with your own content. You know what I mean? Like, you fill in that blank with how you show up on these platforms. Show up as the person that you would love to watch. This is real tedious, y'all, and I know let me not even say I know I can't. I might just struggle, but I have faith. I have hope in myself that I can do my my right hand just as neat as I'm doing this left hand. Oh, I was talking about the faceless channels. With the faceless content, now this is where you need to really come in full throttle in a sense, because you're not showing your face. So now your face isn't going to be the first pull to get someone to come in. Now you need to have some type of substance, or the visuals of the video got to do well. Whatever the topic is has to eat down. That's the only thing I be trying to tell people when it comes to them faceless channels. You have to make sure it's something of value. And I don't want to say this in like a way that's like condescending or like mean in a sense, but like these little nubs are so cute. So cute. Usually, you know, people thrive with how they look, how they dress, their aesthetic, or whatever the case may be. So how do I expect myself to do this on my right hand? Now that I'm sitting here like holding my breath with just the left hand, I don't know. No one asks any questions because I don't know. Genuinely, I don't. But yeah, usually, you know, most of the time, a lot of people are funny. They have a sense of style. They do their makeup well. Their hair, they do their hair. What else do they do? It's something that like people like, you know what I mean? So think of things that you know people may like, and how can you show up as such. Okay, keep that in mind. And I don't want to discourage anyone because you might not be funny or whatever, but like, not to say what do you bring to the table, but what can you bring to the table, y'all? Like, what is it that someone would be interested in once they got to know you? Questions that need answers expeditiously. But anyone is capable of being a content creator. It's just about what are you sharing on these platforms, okay? What is your goal? Are you trying to build a community? Are you trying to teach people something? Are you trying to inspire others? Are you trying to, and it's okay sometimes just to be a consumer. Like I said, we're not all meant to be content creators. Keep that in mind. This is not the lane, just like I'm not meant to be, maybe, I'm not saying I'm not meant to be, but like there's certain things I just would not do because I can't even fathom myself. I don't do well with blood. So now I know there's different parts of nursing, things like that, but I just don't do well with blood. So, you know, it's certain things where it's just not meant for me, and I'm gonna just stay in my lane as to trying different things that I know that may fit me and it has my best interest. And then too, when it comes to like even like what time should you post or whatever the case is, listen, that's why I put so much into telling people make sure the content is good, actually having the hook on the screen, the quality, the lighting, the font choices, all that stuff. The build up is so important, because once you post, all I say is say a prayer and call it a day. I don't ever tell somebody what time to post because your audience can be somewhere else, and I'm not going to tell you that, because it's really about what are you posting. And yeah, sometimes the most simplest video then went viral and that you wasn't expecting, but always expect that this video will do well, because then you'll put more into the video versus like, oh, they're not gonna watch this anyway. Then what are you posting it for? If you feel like that, or if you have that mindset, or you're going into something like that, babes, don't even post it. Don't even waste your time filming it, editing it, because your energy will show. My finger, it was in the UV lights, and this is the nail that's broke anyway. You know what? Or I'm thinking, should I do it as a design? Ooh, I am. Perfect. Let me do that. A keep trash. Perfect. In regards to content creation, it is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Mainly in the sense of, you know, always having to show up. Sometimes we don't want to, and I get it. I'm part of the group that don't want to show up sometimes, but when you do, you will be so happy. When you show up, you will be so happy. So once y'all done watching this video, I want y'all to get up, if y'all can, film something, write down your ideas as to what you want to film, and then film it tomorrow. But you need to start like ASAP. You can't keep waiting, because the longer you wait, the more you're gonna push it back. And then also ideas will bounce. If you have an idea, act upon it, because if not, it'll go to the next person, and then you'll be upset, and you'll, you know, feel like they're copying you. No, they're not. You didn't even do it yet. I'm over here thinking of making cherries. I'm over here getting real creative, y'all. Y'all gonna have to come pick me up. You don't have to come get me. Because I got two little... Whew, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, girly pop, so my nails are done. And I am getting my hair done tomorrow. So don't mind my hair. I'm getting it done tomorrow. Look at the little friend. Look at the little friend. Look at the cherry. Y'all can't tell me that cherry is not cute. Good night. Because remember, this is the nail that was cracked in half. So I had to put something on it to make it look like something. Okay. But we have our cute little pink Frenchies. I did my big one and my pink toes. But I hope you guys really took a heed everything I was saying and that this was kind of helpful for you guys. Not even kind of, I hope it was very helpful for you guys. Just to open up your eyes when it comes to like the content creation. You just have to figure out what it is you want to do when you come on here. It's like showing up to work. What are you here for? What are you about to give us? Are you going to give us some gems? Are you taking us along the journey? Are you giving us insight? What are you actually doing for us to want to subscribe, for us to follow, for us to comment, you know? But I genuinely, for those that are content creators or aspiring to be content creators, comment down below saying, hey, I have this type of channel, this is what I have going on, and I want you guys to also go to their page and engage with one of their videos. Like actually comment feedback on the video. Don't give them feedback down here, give them the feedback on their page, you know? And it really takes a village to really grow, and we can all help each other. There's room for everybody in this content creator world. The brands got the money. They got the coins to give us all. So don't feel like, you know, you can't support this person because they even if you got that mindset, maybe we shouldn't be a content creator. You know what I mean? And really just go full throttle. This is your season to pour into whatever it is that you want to do, a business, your new career, school, hanging out with friends more. Pour into whatever it is that you're trying to do and do it. Okay? Cheers. I'm about to go make me a salad. I'm starving, but like I said, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys took great notes and that you actually execute. I want to see some content this week from you guys, okay? Toodles.